Welcome to KJTV for your greatest news and programs. I'm glad you're here to listen to wonderful program coming to you. And please don't forget to subscribe or give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Welcome to KJTV, and today we are having a very one young man who is an entrepreneur, Alfaxat Nyabuto, and comes all the way from Arlington, Texas. So we will have him on board. Hello, Alfaxat.
Yes, how are you?
Good. Can you hear me very well?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, kind of your voice is a little bit down.
Okay, can you hear me better?
Yeah, if you can maybe increase your voice a little bit. Yes. Let's start. How do you pronounce your name? Alfaxat?
Yeah, my name's Alfaxat Nyabuto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Alfaxat Nyabuto. I come from South Mogrango, Etago. Moved to the United States a few years back with my parents and my siblings. I live in the U.S., in specific Texas, Arlington.
Okay.
And you can call me a young entrepreneur, businessman. I'm still in school. I like to do track, I run, and I like doing video and photos. Anything that has to do with media, I like doing.
Okay. So, how old were you when you started the business of recording video?
Well, I first started doing video when I was around 11, 12. I don't know. I'm not really sure of the age that I started doing video in, but I was pretty young, and I started doing video because I liked taking pictures at first, and it was just a passion of mine. Because pictures they show a lot whenever you take pictures, and so I decided to start doing video, and it just became a passion, and I've been doing it ever since.
Okay.
Yes.
So what kind of tell us about your business? What you do?
Well, actually, before I get to that, so I work. Yes, I have my own company where it has my own name on it. It says Alfaxat Nyabuto owns the company, but I also do work for a company called Aboxy Global Radio, and with that, it goes together with my company to where we do video, meaning wedding. If you want to do a reality show, if you want a commercial, a music video, whatever it has to do, we'll do it. And then there's also the audio production side of it, where if it's a song, if you want to do an audio commercial, like let's say you have, for example, you have a reality company or a real estate company. So you can come to us and we'll be able to produce an audio advertisement for you or a video advert for you. And there's many things that it consists of whenever it comes to the business side of it.
Okay.
Yes.
So like, so you do recording of music?
Yeah, I do recording of music, and I'm a lover of music myself. I like making music. I like recording music. It's something it's a passion. So whatever I do, it's not like I do it for the money or anything else. It's something that I like doing myself.
Okay.
Yes.
So like, what kind of events do you cover with video?
Video-wise events, it doesn't really matter what event it is. Any event will cover the event. Whether it be a funeral service, if it's a sad funeral service, we'll be there. If it's a wedding, we'll be there. If it's a birthday party, we'll be there. Any event will cover, so long as you need a video person there. I'll be there to be there, and I'll record that video for you, produce it for you, give it to you. And your job is to just pay for it. If you feel like you don't want to pay me, It's up to you.
So, do you do volunteer work?
It depends because there's some people that need help that generally, for example, musicians, because music is coming up. It's a very big industry coming up, and there's many people that don't have the money or don't have the things in order to do the music video or in order to do the audio. So I can come in and I can help. So sometimes, yes, there's some things that I do that are volunteer, where I'm like, yes, I'll help you do this, and
Okay.
we'll work through it.
Okay. And
Yes.
what is the name of your company?
Well, with my company, it's just because there's 6 people in our family, but I first started calling my company Chris Productions because it's a name that just popped up in my head. But soon I'm gonna change it to the family name because of other businesses that are in the family that have the name, so it can sort of go together with everything else that's in the family. But for the most part, right now, it's known as Chris Productions. But I also do work for Ababsi Global Radio, which is the bigger head of it.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
how old are you?
Myself, I'm 16 years old.
Ah.
Yes.
So, where you are 16 years old, and I hope you have not done with high school.
I'm not done with high school. I'm a sophomore in high school right now, and should be done in the next 2 years. After that, go to college, pursue something in the computer field, maybe
Okay.
computer hardware and software engineering, and put that together with something I like doing, maybe audio, video production side of it, put them together, make something big out of it, become one of the other very few Kenyans that try to make it in life out of, because they call the land of opportunity. So why not make the big opportunity come out here while I'm here?
Okay. So, where do you want to see yourself with your company now that you have started the company quite young? What future do you want to see in your company?
Well, I mean, you didn't give me a time frame of this, but I mean, in the near future, maybe 5, 10 years from now, I would like to see my company a big company. For example, Tyler Perry, something that's very big, because I mean, I know I'm pretty young and there's a lot of opportunities that come my way. Some of them, yes, I do take them. Some of them, they don't. They happen to just fall through. They don't happen. In the near future, I'd like to see my company as one of the big companies, a company that would maybe look like a Hollywood, and something that's gonna make a big difference. So whenever you hear the name Alfaxa Mibuto, you know, oh, it's that boy from South Mogirango, because not many people know of South Mogirango. So I would like my company to show off where I come from, and to prove that people from the very darkest places can be big.
Okay.
Now, I don't say I'm from the darkest place ever, but I would like to show off my place, South Mogirango, Etago, so people know that this guy came from South Mogirango, Etago, and know that the people from South Mogirango, they're very big people. They know what they're doing.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
what can you advise young people now that you started your company very very young? What can you advise them?
Well, I mean, I speak for anybody else, but to me, just do what you like doing. I mean, I'm not a person that likes to do anything in the medical field. I don't like dealing with blood, so I can't really do anything in the medical field. I don't like things that consist of, if I'm working too hard, I don't like doing that. I don't like going. I like doing things that are touchy, and being with the camera is something that I like doing. So if you're young and you're like me and you want to do something that you want to do something that you like doing, don't do something that you're forced to do, because it shows off on your work. So for example, my videos, I like doing my videos. Whatever I like doing shows off on my work. So do what you like to do, because it shows a big difference.
Okay. Well, that is quite interesting that you have started your career in video production very young, and I've seen quite a number of your productions which are very good. Now, I want to know, where do you get this knowledge? Did you get it in high school or you self-taught yourself?
Well, there's many places where I've gotten my knowledge from when it comes to video and audio production. To begin with audio, because that's where I first started off with generally, I got my information or the idea and the technique I got from a guy by the name Ontiri. He's the one that owns Aboxy Global Radio, and he taught me most of the things I know about audio production when it comes to the software, how to connect a mixer, all of everything that consists of audio. He taught me all of that, and then later started touching the camera, and he taught me some of the things I know about video also. Now I do also have teachers. I have a teacher by the name Emmanuel Osari. He comes from Ghana, and he taught me a lot of things about the computer side of it and also the video and photo side of it. He taught me a lot about putting a camera, like how to focus on whenever they're in a grid and all of that. He taught me a lot of that. And then there's also the biggest platform we all know as YouTube. I went to YouTube and I learned a lot of things that I know from YouTube.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, one of the things you said you recently moved. How many years ago did you move to US?
I actually think it's about to be 12 years. It sounds like a long time, but I actually do go back because if I say 12 years, it sounds like I've never been back to my home country.
You've been here 12 years?
It's about to hit 12 years very soon.
Okay.
Yes.
So, can you tell us the new challenges you met when you came, when you were new?
Well, to begin with, I didn't have really good English when I came to the US. I mean, I lived in Nairobi, but my English still wasn't as it is right now, I can say. I sounded like I came from the bush, like many people would say, and that was a very, very big challenge communication wise, because there's some things that I said that many people didn't understand, and there's some things that they would say that I wouldn't understand. It comes in, one person will say something, comes in 1 year, and it goes out the other. So that was a big challenge. Other than that, for the most part, I had people that were my age, so I got to learn a lot of things from people my age, and it was a pretty easy thing to deal with.
Okay. And that's where you learned. So
Yes,
were you frustrated that people could not understand you?
Well, in cases, yes, because you need something, for example, in class, and you need to do something else, but I have a different technique of doing things. For example, in math, there's a different technique in Kenya, there's a different technique here, and some of the things didn't collide good whenever it comes here in the United States. Those were big challenges because the gap that there is a pretty big, it's pretty big, and it made a big difference learning the two different parts of it.
Okay. Now, did you learn computers in Kenya, in school?
Well, in Kenya, I didn't have a computer, so I can't say I liked a computer in Kenya. But when I first came to the US, I definitely did like a computer because it's something that I wasn't going to be able to in the young age or young stage while I was in Kenya.
Okay. So your first interaction with a computer was in the United States of America?
Yes, sir.
And how quickly did you transition with that new technology?
Well, it was a pretty quick thing because, I mean, a young brain learns pretty fast and very fast to catch on to things. So I pretty, like, computer-wise, I learned very quickly and I adapted to the things very quickly. I started learning different little things and I became good at it slowly, but then pretty quick. It was a pretty quick transition from the manual way to the computer way.
Okay. So what advice could you give, like, young people who are who are new in the United States, either coming to college or high school?
High school wise, I can't really give anybody an advice on high school because I'm in high school myself. There's a lot of things to come, and there's a lot of things that have happened in high school. Just stay on top of your things, and you'll be good in high school. College wise, I have a sibling that's in college, so she can speak on that on a later date. But I don't know anything about college so far. But just stay on top of your stuff, on everything. Stay on top of your stuff, and you'll be good.
Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you, and we wish you the best of luck in whatever you are doing. And we hope to see you make that company a great company.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. It was very nice being on here.
Okay, thank you very much, and we hope to connect in the future and to know actually how you are doing with your business, which is actually very good. So,
welcome to KJTV for your greatest news and programs. I'm glad you're here to listen to wonderful program coming to you. And please,
thank you very much.
Don't forget to subscribe or give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.